Hey everybody, welcome to Pure Snowrunner. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. Today I'm going to be working on the railway bridge. Let's find that in the list of things. Start tracking. So we need 4 metal beams and 2 concrete slabs. If you're watching the end of the last video, which I hope you did, I kind of gave it an overlook at what I'd be doing. So there's metal beams at these metal, essentially garages, metal building locations, like right up here. There's 2 metal beams, so I'm going to grab those. The slabs are at the railway warehouse, so that empties that whole thing out. Now they can't complete whatever they were going to build there because I just ripped off their material. Sorry, I'm just going to borrow it for my own personal gain. Gotta live it, gotta love it, gotta love it. Kind of still hanging out. It's all still the same day. In case if you watched the last two, the factory bridge and the wooden bridge, which was right over top there. This is all still the same day yet. I don't know if I'm going to do one more after this or not. But I said when I regained this factory bridge that I was probably going to do 3, possibly 4 videos. It is my day off, so I have other things I have to do as well. You know, it's not just all about recording videos. But I think 3, that gets me through a week, you know what I'm saying? So I do 3 videos a week, and as long as I did 3, that'll get me through another week. I did take some time off, switching jobs. In case you're wondering, I went from working for Amazon through a DSP, delivery service provider, to a regular job, like a factory job. And now in a shipping and receiving job. As of today, which is still 6/28, June 28th. By the time you all see this, it'll be in July. This won't upload until July something. But I'd like to stay ahead of my. I don't want to be. What do you call it? Behind, essentially. It's like crap. I got to get a video out. Because I guess I'd rather play this when I want to play it, not like forced to play it. That makes sense? Like, say I was doing this as a live stream, which again, I've actually proposed that I'd do this as a live stream on certain days, you know, which would probably be a Saturday night, would be my, more than likely, my time to do a live stream on this game if I were to do it live. But nobody commented that they want to see me as in a live event, so I just, you know, left it be. I'll just continue to do it this way. Uploads, get my 3 videos a week in. Because if I did it live, I could do a couple hours of missions, you know, and you all could chat with me, I guess. You know, I'll answer your questions as they pop up on the stream, but nobody wants that. Nobody commented on it, so we're just going to leave it the way it is. No worries. Alright, so we're going to get this bridge done, and then we'll go get some. Yeah, I need 4 of these beams. There's beams down there, it looks like, too. Double check that. That might be closer. Alright, so there's beams down here. This is kind of a pain in the butt to get through, though. I think I will just continue down. I wanted to cross this little bridge right here. So we're going to go back to this. Because I want to go back over that bridge. I was commenting earlier, I think on a previous video, that I didn't really realize there was a bridge there. No lies. Or whatever the kids call it. No cap. I'm too old for that shit. No lies. I'm not bullshitting you. I don't understand the cap and all the no cap and all the bullshit. Speak English. Yeah, I don't understand the slang. And I don't think I'm supposed to, honestly. I think it's generational. So, like, you know, when different eras grew up and, like, oh, what was it was, I guess it was depending where you live. It was like the Valley Girl talk. Totally. You know, surfer talk, whatever. California stuff. It's not so much here in Wisconsin where I live, with that kind of slang stuff like that. But I guess it becomes a thing. I'm gonna change the time of day here. It's so nice that you're able to do that. I wish that was available on some of the other games that I play. That you could change the time of day. Well, we're going to see what this rickety-ass bridge does, because we're going to be coming back across it with some beams. Holy shit, that is a narrow bridge. Alright, there's a thumbnail. I'll be taking a picture on the bridge. If it'll hold up as long, it looks like it's just going to crumble when I come across this thing. Yeah, that's definitely a thumbnail when I come across this. If I can get across it with some beams, that's a thumbnail. That is a thumbnail. Alright, let's, yeah, we'll go that way. I'm going to come across here, here, down this, there, and we'll go from there. Yeah, the slang. So, like, the way the kids talk, the kids. The younger generation talk like, I think it is kids talk like their slang words for different things. And to me, it doesn't make any sense at all. But I don't think it's supposed to, like I said. And I don't think somebody my age should be talking like that. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like I have a brain cell, you know? This is not the best route. I thought it was downhill. We won't be coming back this way. Just beating the shit out of my truck is all I'm doing. Pull. Pull. Ugh. Why am I stuck? What am I stuck on? Did I break the suspension on it? Yeah, I did. Broke the suspension on my truck. One bang. We'll fix that. We'll fix it. Man, I think I took an ass beating. Alright. The suspension's all fucked up on it. Trailer. Alright. Repair. That helps. Helps a little bit. Alright. So I'm not going to go back that way. We're going to go... Or should I? I should, because I want to go across that bridge. Oy, here we go. Hopefully I don't tip any of it over. But yeah. And I guess to like different generations, the younger generation always sound like they're complete morons when they talk like slang. Like, I don't even know what the hell you're saying. And we're not supposed to. They're communicating to each other. It's like primates. um, literally speaking a different language, and that's fine. It's their language. Let them speak it, and eventually it'll fade away, you know, and they'll become adults, hopefully, and realize how stupid they sound. Um, and the same as my generation growing up. It's like, yeah, we were morons. Thought we weren't. Thought we were cool as shit. But we're complete fucking morons. It's just the way it works. Alright. Look at this rickety ass bridge. Get off the thing. I'm stuck on it. Come on. I'm stuck on something here. What am I stuck on? I hate when I have the thing the wrong. Alright. Oop. Let's get a thumbnail. That's a good thumbnail. Put it on the bridge so you can see it. That looks good. We'll turn it a little bit. Alright. Snipping tool. But yeah, let them be kids. You're only kids for a while. You know, eventually you turn into young adults and get jobs and all of that stuff. What is this one? Railway bridge. Yeah, you're only a kid for a little while. Safe. And let me tell you what. Your time flies by. So enjoy it while you have it. Because once it's gone, time is one of those things that once you piss it away, you can't get it back. You know what I'm saying? So if there's things in life that you want to do, and you want to see or experience, set yourself up, make yourself a list of that stuff, and do it. Because, again, time is one of those things you cannot get back. So if you don't do it, you're going to wish you did, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't wish you had gone on that trip or gone to see this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You only get one time around this world with life. You know, you get one trip, and for some people it's faster than others, unfortunately. Health and things happen, car accidents. Tomorrow is not a guarantee, you know. I don't care who you are. Tomorrow's not a guarantee. You could get hit by a meteor, whatever. So, just live, you know. Be happy. That old saying that you can't take it with you. You know, like basically your money. So if you could be rich as hell and you never did anything in your life in your whole career, as opposed to the person who doesn't have a lot of money, but they've experienced a lot of stuff. You know, it's like, man, I went on that trip to the Grand Canyon, and I went on that trip to Paris or whatever instead of not going. You know, you just never know when your time is up. Your time is up. Some people say it's already predetermined when your time is. So I wish I had that. I mean, I guess I don't want to. Would you want to know if you had if you had that opportunity? Would you want to know when your last day is gonna be? and how it's going to happen. I don't know. I think I wanted to keep it the way it is. I don't want to know. I'm going to go down the train tracks here. I don't know if I'd want to know. It's like, okay, on this date, 5 years from now, you're gonna get hit by a train, or you're gonna hit by, whatever. So you would try to avoid that. If you wrote that down, it'd be like, it's kind of like, what is that Final Destination movie? All their cheesy things. It'd be like, okay, so make sure on this day I don't leave the house, so I can't die. It would just happen a different way, is what would happen. We're going down to the rail yard, but I'm taking I think a shortcut. I don't know if it's a shortcut or not. But yeah, I mean, it could just be health issues. You could be like, okay, well, you're going to be 85 years old and you're just going to die of old age, whatever. Your old heart's going to give out on you. We all got to go sometime. I mean, you're going to die in a skydiving accident, whatever. I don't know. You just don't know. I don't think I want to know. Just leave it undetermined. If it is pre-planned or predetermined, I don't want to know. Just saying. Let it happen when it's going to happen. Well, my point is, enjoy your life while you got it. Not to say you live in the poorhouse and, piss away all your money every time you get some. Create a nest egg, of course, and have retirement and have all of that stuff as you're going through your career. If you're new to the workforce, I guess, the graduate. You wouldn't want me to be a motivational speaker at a high school graduation. I'd be like, yeah, you guys are all fucked. Don't be morons with your money. Don't be morons with your life. You only get one trip around this. You get one turn at it. You choose your path. What am I on, slabs? Unlimited. Sweet. So you get 2 of those. Yeah, you get one crack at it. So if you choose the path less traveled, some people try to take the easy way out with crime, and they don't want to work for their money. They want to steal other people's stuff. I don't see I don't know. But those criminals, it's just the way life works. I think they grew up in that atmosphere. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why don't you just earn your stuff? Work for your shit. And then you would realize how much of a pain in the ass it would be if somebody stole it from you. Like, man, I worked my ass off for that, and you little fucker stole my shit. It's like, how hard it was for me to get a car, and then you steal it from me? Then I got to make an insurance claim, and now insurance goes up for everybody because there are multiple claims from theft, and it's the whole freaking vicious cycle. Don't be a moron. That's how I see it. Don't be a moron. Don't be a product of your environment. Everybody gets to choose. Everybody. Just can't use the excuse. I think I'm going to come up on the other side of the bridge here, and we'll do the beams. I think I can get around that way. Yeah, don't use your environment as an excuse. Well, I'm a product of my environment. You still have choices. And you're the one that chose to sell drugs or whatever. Shoot somebody over petty crap. Generally, it's always petty crap. I was talking with a guy, one of my coworkers, and we were on this discussion of guns, and I don't own any personally. never. I don't hunt, so I have no reason, in my opinion, to own a gun. You know, some people, well, you got to have one for defense. I think just this because you have one in a house doesn't mean you're gonna be able to defend anything. You end up shooting yourself, or one of your other family members finds it. If it's a grandchildren or children or whatever, and they end up shooting themselves with it. And how bad would you feel? Well, that gun was for protection, and somehow somebody found a key to the lock that you have the gun in, and they're playing with it and shoot themselves or shoot somebody else. If you didn't have it in the house, it wouldn't happen. So, just saying. All right. And the bridge is done. Yay! So again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. And I'll get back at you. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Let's see. Do we have... I've been kind of doing the bridges. So we'll do a little preview here of what possibly could be next. I think I've completed all the bridges. We have all of these. But they're not all in this map. We're not going to go through those. I wanted to go through the other ones. The tasks. Are we on the last? Alright, so this is it. So we have all of these. We'll just start knocking these out, I guess. Exploration gone wrong. So this will be the next one. It's a pretty simple one. Should be relatively short. So, again, I appreciate everybody. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below, and I'll get back to you. Thanks for the new subscribers and the old ones. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.